Hey, my people. Um, the content creator Mother's Eye of Africa just released a video about a place, and this inspired me to also make a video about places and location. And location can be very important because, based on the location and the environment, it can be the difference whether you thrive or just survive, right? Or even whether you suffer or you're flourishing. And this is because, if you're a fish and somebody puts you into the desert, you will have all kinds of trouble. But if you are created as a, you know, camel and you're put into the Antarctica, you will also have all kinds of trouble. So it's a misunderstanding to think that we human beings are living in a competition, and it's, eye for an eye, man versus man, or even man versus woman, woman versus man. We don't have to compete. We have to find our own niche because there is no same individual. And it's only if you are in the hive mind mentality, it means you think that another person will take your place or has to compete with you. No, it's not the case. But let's get back to places, in particular, in specific. See, if you have been traumatized in certain places, um, there is a memory stored to this place, and when you return to the place, your heart rate will raise. Even when you just think of going to the place because it is planned that you go there, or you're making up your mind to go there, back there, even then your heart rate rises. This is when you're receptive for it and you observe yourself and you heal to the point that your body chemistry is balanced out and your cortisol levels have normalized. Then especially you feel these slight distractions whenever you think of going to the back to the place. You will feel, especially when when you're lying in bed and your pillow reflects the sound of your heartbeat, and you just think of it and it just gets faster. You're right. So you can immediately sense this, um, in the reaction of your body. Also, when you go back into nature, in a place that has been, or that is connected or has then been occupied by, um, people possessed by negative energy spirits, you will see that the nature in this area is changing. And now this is a very spiritual message. I normally don't do these kind of things. I'm normally keeping it scientific. But this is clearly not scientific. What I'm telling you now is just spiritual. Yeah, and you see the fungi that grow there. You see, uh, traces of animals and humans and read them in the environment. You see how it changed, how the fungi and the plants have changed, which trees died. And even it could be that they, created false altars there, and altars are for people who have no soul, right? Because, see, the altar of a human being is the soul itself. And when you're connected, when you're tapped in, you don't need altars. But people without soul need altars. They need rituals to connect to spirits, and you don't want to know what kind of spirits these are. And It's not that these people are controlling these spirits, it's rather that these spirits, once they start dealing with them, control them. So when you observe all these things and you go into these places, it's a deep physical and spiritual experience with all kinds of preparations that you have to do. Staying prayed up and stuff like that. You will intuitively feel what to do. And also you can experience interesting synchronicities. Some animals may appear to you. For me it was a dead pig, that not all half dead pig that lied just in front of me, just in that place that this place, you know, it has recovered a little bit from being defiled, but this was, I'm not giving you my interpretation of this, but this was in the real world, okay? And it was just after, at the same day, so to say, when this book arrived that I read about synchronicities. The same day I go back to this place, I see the altars that are there, I walk the same way, and there is a half-dead pig in front of me. And I'm going straight to the hunter of the village, and he kills it. And yeah, basically this was crazy, right? So, and I have my explanations and I get my informations out of these things, you know. Yeah, but also there are places of clean spirit, of your past, where you know, you will know these positive places where great things happen all the time, places where you heal, places where you ascend, places where you make progress or good, interesting encounters. So this is all just natural and normal. So whatever you do, stay high vibrational, protect your energy. Making eye contact, shaking a hand might even be already too much, and with some people, just don't exchange any energy with some people. Stay prayed up, mind your own business, always stay in character no matter what you do, and stay honorable. This way you're blessed.